Okay, this one I kind of saw coming. Legacy of Atlantis, the new Tomb Raider game that was going to come out this year, and then of course the sequel was going to come out in 2027. Of course, Legacy of Atlantis is a remake of the very first Tomb Raider game, and the sequel to it is this sort of reboot of the series again after the release of the 2013 to 2018 series. Anyway, it's been delayed. Apparently, according to this rumour, it's going to be delayed to February 2027. Now, this is all speculation and rumours, but I'm going to tell you why I genuinely think this is actually true. So, Crystal Dynamics' upcoming Tomb Raider remake, Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, could see it delayed to February 2027, according to X account Society of Raiders. The account had noted that they can't share a source for obvious reasons, noted that this is why the info is marked as rumour. Having said that, it's worth remembering that this is the same account that leaked the existence of Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis prior to its reveal at the Game Awards in 2025, so it's proven to be a reliable source in the past, especially when it comes to Tomb Raider games. So, Legacy of Atlantis is slated to release on PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S in 2026. However, it's now looking like it's been delayed. Now, this is what I'm going to say, okay, on this, because I think this is totally happening. I don't think there's a world where this doesn't happen. Now, the reason why I say this is because if it was releasing in the next 3-4 months, we'd have had a trailer, we'd have had a release date by now to build hype. We haven't. So then we're getting into territory of September to December lineup, which of course, anyone in the gaming world, anyone who plays video games, anyone who's even heard of video games knows that Grand Theft Auto 6 is to drop. It's going to drop this November. If it's not delayed again, I don't think it will be, but it's going to drop November 19th. So realistically, all you have is October, September, and if they really want to, August. But I can't see that happening. Now, in September, we have Marvel's Wolverine. This isn't a small game. This is made by Insomniac Games, who has a proven track record of making big blockbuster Marvel games that everybody loves to play. They did the Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Marvel Spider-Man 2. And they are very, very big hits. And they're Sony exclusives. So could it release there? Possibly, but it seems very unlikely. Then we get into October, where we don't have a game as of yet set for October, but the chances are Call of Duty is going to nab that month up, because if you nab November for Call of Duty, it's dead on arrival. But yeah, October seems like a possibility, but again, Call of Duty, you're going to get a couple of other games coming in that period as well, I'm sure. So I would probably say not. And to be honest, I think that the game that's going to hit in October is going to be the new Tom Clancy Ghost Recon, which I'm going to have a video on very, very soon. And then November, December, let's be honest, once GTA 6 arrives, November's done and December's almost basically done. And that'll take us into 2027, of course. So this February 2027 seems kind of real. It seems kind of like they've assessed where they're at. They've assessed what date they could go for in 2026. And they've kind of done what I've just done here. Pieced out a roadmap of the games that are coming up and going, there really isn't a spot for us. Now, Tomb Raider is a big IP. It's very well beloved. The last game was great. It hasn't had a bad game in that entire Survivor Trilogy reboot, in my opinion. So there's people wanting more Tomb Raider. Of course, we love these action-adventure games. We love games like Tomb Raider, like Uncharted, and of course Indiana Jones The Great Circle came out. Them games are having a bit of a resurgence at the moment. They're sort of coming back. Naughty Dog's apparently doing Uncharted 5, so we know that people want these video games. And Lara Croft is a big character for PlayStation and for Xbox now. So when you sit here and you're talking about, games that are coming out, where would you put it? Well, that's kind of why they're moving it to February 2027, because there really isn't a slot for them now. Especially when you put in that we haven't even got the release date for the Halo campaign Evolve, which they're doing a remake of Halo 1, and it's going to be released on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, which is big. So where would Tomb Raider fit? That's why it's been pushed. And this is why this rumor, I think, is 100% happening. I don't think they're going to confirm it until later on in the year, unless they're going to push it forward now because of this rumor. If we'd have heard something from them since the Game Awards, I'd probably be like, yeah, it's coming. But the fact that we haven't, and this rumor's popped up, makes me think, possibly. Now, the thing is like, we haven't heard from Halo or Fable. Are they in the same sort of realm? 100%. And I actually have videos that I'm making on those separate games to talk about them, because I love video games and I love the fact that we're getting back into this resurgence of gaming, where gaming feels more fun now than it did 3-4 years ago. But yeah, I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think this rumor is true? Do you think Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is being delayed to 2027? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.